This video is presented by EA Creator Network.
Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. This is my first build I've done in early access with the new expansion pack called Growing Together for The Sims 4. This is why you can see my channel name jumping all over the place. I'm very sorry, this is how EA protects their, early access version, so we don't leak anything. And if we leak anything, our name is on it. And yeah, you have to endure with that. But yeah, this is my very first family house building with Growing Together, the new expansion pack. So you will see base game and Growing Together. And I'm very proud to say, even though I don't build that many family houses, I'm just not interested in that much. But I wanted to have, a really good generations house. So you have multiple generations living all under one roof, because Growing Together has this whole theme of, growing together, having kids and then growing up and your grandparents maybe visiting, stuff like that. So we needed lots and lots of bedrooms, correct, and like bathrooms. So I'm really proud to announce we have 4 bedrooms, 1 nursery, 4 bathrooms. So it's really, really big in my opinion. And the distribution of all of these rooms is also, in my opinion, quite okay. I've playtested a little bit. I think it is a very good house for starting your huge family. If you so want to, you could try to play it as if you have inherited, or your sim has inherited it, or it was like passed down to generations like a freaking diamond ring. I don't know why I'm saying this, but you know what I mean. And I just thought this is gonna be cool, because with Growing Together we got lots and lots of decorations and build by mode stuff for the craftsman style. And I think I've never built something particularly for that. Craftsman style is also something we got through seasons. So I googled a little bit around to see how these houses look like. And I found something that had like tiny nooks and crannies on the roof. And then I found some that had a really interesting porch. And then I basically just Frankensteined all of them together into this house. But it's definitely a little bit of freestyle. So the whole layout will change a little bit here and there. But it will all work fine and it will look really, really cool. And I absolutely love about this house that it has this very low roofs, because that's what I've seen on one of the craftsman style houses, and I really, really like that it's like not these steep high roofs. And I thought, okay, with the very long eaves that these craftsman houses have, I thought this kind of looks more balanced. So I did this here too. I will have something like a carport. I wanted to have that because lots of these American houses apparently have like a side entrance door, or like from the kitchen, etc. And I kind of like this idea to have like an extra entrance on the side. So here we go, guys. I wanted to have this as well. For the Americans, write me down in the comments below, is this something you always have? I mean, of course to the garden or something, but like to the side, to your carport. I mean, it makes sense, so you can get out of the car and ride in there. There are no cars in this expansion pack. Of course, there are still no cars in The Sims 4. I'm personally one of these people who are not interested in cars, by the way. I don't know, maybe give us more motorbikes, or I don't know, horses, scooters, flying, what is it called? This flying surfboard thing from Back to the Future, stuff like that. That would be okay. But cars are kind of boring for gameplay. I mean, you can't drive them anyway in the game, you know what I mean? So yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. I liked putting in garages and carports though, because, that's just part of our society. But yeah, I like that actually the game is a little bit encouraging to go low on the stuff is built for cars, so to speak. This is highly cut, because it was me figuring out all of the new stuff and, all the swatches. There aren't that many new wallpapers, so it was hard to me to find something that looked kind of like, not timber framing, but like timber paneling. And I found something that is actually, I think, an interior wallpaper, but I wanted to have something like that. And of course I'm going to put these corbels, I think it's called, all around the roofs, because that's also what the craftsman houses had on all of the pictures, one of the main features of this. And also the carport has a little planter to the side. I thought, okay, we're gonna go a little bit 70s because it's such a low bungalow kind of house. So it was a little bit reminiscent of these very large planters that the 70s houses have. Anyways, I thought, okay, let's do it. I thought it's a fun build, definitely. And it's definitely not the typical yellow pink house. I like that it has lots and lots of wood and timber and stuff. I like that. And then the stone columns all around the porch and stuff, I think that looks really cool. I think it looks very grounded. It looks kind of like a very stable house, like not the ones that you usually would blow against and that the wolf would blow against, and then you kind of think, oh, I should have built me a brick house, something like that. So yeah, that was something I wanted to do here, and I think it looks quite good. The carport, etc., I think, I've never been to an American suburbia. I mean, why should I? But I did it a little bit like German suburbia, if that makes any sense. So we have no fence in the front. Only very large villas in Germany would have like a full-on fence maybe around it to protect themselves. But yeah, there's a little bit of foliage all around. We don't have any new trees or any new plants with this pack, except of course in debug. So basically what I did here is pre-built a little bit on the interior, and then I started on the living room, as you can see. Mostly all of the stuff is from the Growing Together pack. What I use though is a lot of the bookcases from base game, because I wanted to have this built-in feature of built-in closets, which I couldn't do. I tried that, but I couldn't make it work with just base game. But it definitely works with these bookcases. I really love these bookcases. I think you have to generally unlock them somehow, but I love them. I wanted to have lots and lots of wood. I wanted it to have this kind of old-timey feel, like a house that has been by this family, for over generations, and this is where they live. And that's also why I could make the furniture work a little bit, because in my opinion, the furniture from Growing Together is like all throughout the last 150 years, maybe. And yeah, I just thought, okay, we kind of need to balance this or like explain this, why there's like so many different styles going on. And I kind of like it because that way it has a more eclectic vibe, and also it kind of tells a little bit more of the story of this house being in the same family ownership, I guess you would say, for generations. I really, really like that idea. The kitchen has the new stove, the stovetop, and a new fridge. That's the only new kitchen stuff that we get from this pack. But they are really, really cute, and I really, really like them. And I made them work somehow with the new wallpaper and the new tile floor. The wallpaper is with the subway tiles on the lower part. Is actually one of my new favorites. I really like them, but that's because I like the subway tiles. I think they never will go out of style. I know that people preach that, but I think it's just like marble. If you do it too much, it's not nice. If you do too much subway tile, it's also not nice. So yeah. But I think since almost everything is covered here, sadly, it works. But yeah, so this is basically the kitchen, works fine. I've play tested a little bit with 2 Sims. I actually wanted to, let them have a child and do the whole thing. But I had some technical difficulties with this version here of the game not working properly on my PC, so I had to uninstall, reinstall again and again. It was like on support lines and stuff like that. So I lost, I think, 2 days of early access, basically. And then I had to rush through the whole thing a little bit. So yeah, I'm really sorry if it's not as detailed as maybe possible. But I think it has its charm, right? Like, that was the most important thing I wanted this house to have. It has its charm. So downstairs, as you could already see, there is a bedroom. And there is a bathroom right on the next side, because I always think, when the Sims get up in the morning, the first thing you want to do maybe is to get the bladder and hygiene up. So I thought that's a very good, convenient way to put the bathroom downstairs as well. And upstairs, like I said, there will be 4 different bedrooms. I was thinking, no, 3 different bedrooms and 1 nursery. So I was thinking, you start maybe with an infant. You can use the nursery and then later change the infant bed to a toddler bed and then use the kids' room, etc. So it's like this factory of child making, and they all have their dedicated room. So this is the adults' parents' room, or maybe the grandparents' room. I don't care. You choose. The color swatches are a bit... Yeah, I didn't want to use white all over again. White and beige. I wanted to use the darker brown colors here to match the floor, etc. and have this old-timey vibe a little bit. And this is the nursery. The nursery, I will use all of these tree stickers, and I love the tree stickers. They are amazing. They have lots and lots of swatches. There's like, I think 4 different or 3 different trees, and then the trees also go through the seasons a little bit. So like some have like really dark leaves and some have like lighter leaves for harvest, autumn and stuff. I really, really like this idea. You could really play around with the different trees and make like a jungle theme, a forest theme, maybe do the seasons, stuff like that. I really love that because it's kind of very neutral. And I personally like plants anyway, so I was like, oh, yeah, let's do that for the nursery. I think that's very cute. And of course in the nursery I also will put a sofa. I haven't played with kids, so I'm not sure, but like in Sims 2, you definitely need some sort of armchair or sofa so your Sims can sit there and feed the baby. Is that still the case? I don't know. But I thought, okay, you need like some sort of seating equipment in the nursery. And the children's bedroom, I kind of interlaced with the teenage room because I found some things that I wanted to put in the teenage room, etc. But yeah, the kids' room has like a bunk bed with a table for the house, homework, etc. Dresser, stuff like that. Like I said, there's actually not so much new stuff for children, etc. But there is some clutter, you know, there's like other things because they're really focused on the infants here a little bit more. And the growing up stuff. So there's a little bit more of activity, I guess, for family gameplay, you know, the game tables, etc. So yeah, this is the teen room with my kind of pastel-y ashen colors. And I really hope that you like it. And this is basically the whole big family, multi-generations craftsman home. And yeah, I really hope that you like it. I will try to upload this once the pack comes out. Fingers crossed that the save will work. And yeah, enjoy the screenshots now. I really hope that you like this. Maybe this inspired you for your growing together gameplay. And yeah, stay tuned for the download link in the video description so you can, you know, start your family right away in that house as well. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.